Yeah, it's not the normal enumeration circle requires so many people. It's just assumed as a stack, a 4 people stack. I mean, it does have 4 people on it, but like this is what I hate. How this the direction of this game has gone is that everything's moving to debuffs and stuff. I hate looking at my debuff bar for every mechanic.
Ever since they fucking also put the party timers in. It feels like they've gone even heavier into it. Like P10, you'd have no idea what the order was unless you personally had it without recordings, right?
Yeah.
For MPF, but then you have to look at the party list and have that option turned on.
Yeah. I like it when it's both. I don't like it when it's the sole source of knowing if you've got something. Like the dark and light tethers, I don't even know what the debuffs look like. I just look at the tethers.
Yeah.
Because there is visual indicators there. Like if they had visual, I know it probably takes a lot more manpower to create visual indicators as opposed to a UI element. But our lads, please, for the love of God, don't move everything to a fucking bar, a debuff bar.
I bet I went to got some bubble tea today, and while I was walking back with it, I just had this random memory of the look on your face when you first tried bubble tea in Birmingham. I was like, hell yeah.
I've never had it since.
I'm not surprised you looked really unamused.
Oh, let's see how much I remember from me.
Stinky boy.
I'll be fine.
Fucking hums. I'm back, sorry.
What open am I doing?
This is the one where you used ley lines early. That's all I remember.
Ley lines early. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. People are saying double transpose, but I haven't learned that fucking page of the Black Mage.
Oh, that
Bible
one.
yet.
Yeah.
That's on page 76 of the Black Mage Bible.
I know about the double transpose thing, but yeah, it's
that's
difficult.
Okay.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Alright, I'm not meant to be having this.
Oh, not too bad.
Do you? Because I don't remember.
They're very quiet, actually.
Huh? Oh.
Quiet.
Proteans. And pairs. Fuck off, men. It's probably here. Party in. And it's left, right. Light pie spreads. Max melee. Sides. Light parties, max melee. Sticks. Look at the dark mirrors. 1 and 3. Anti-knock. And stay out.
Oh.
That's not cooking.
Nexus messengers, lots of time to recover. B and D. Going counterclockwise. Staying out and then pairs. There's party mids. Water header. Max melee. Look for your marker. High parties. Then we got doubles.
Okay, I remember the fight now.
Yeah.
I forgot all of it during the full man.
I just remember that.
Need a sec.
I can't slide caster, I just fucking die. I got into the circle, but I got clipped. Trying to be a little quieter than usual because my mom's sleeping.
I need a secondary. I fucking said I needed a second.
Wait, did you?
He did. He certainly
That's why I
fucking
was
did.
tapped out and I hadn't even moved.
This Coco was taking a shit as well.
I'm good now.
It's a bit late, man. Coco's gone poo-poo time.
Too much info gauge.
Beep, beep, boop, boop. Right. Whenever you're ready.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
The early pullers.
Grab it there, yeah.
Audience. Not on your diamonds.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Everyone mid. And light parties on B and D. Max melee. Sides are next. It's pairs. This is in after. You can stand on the hitbox. In pairs.
Mana.
Looking for light mirrors. 2 and 4. And Enoch. Stay out. It's fine, it's fine. Don't try and adjust. Next is messengers.
Warriors forged in fire.
D&D. Moving clockwise. Staying out. And light eyes. Stay out, max melee. Everyone mids, except tank. Water header. Body a marker. And it's light eyes again. Max Melee. Laser time. D. Group 1 left, group 2 right, take it easy. It's Max Melee, light pies. Everyone else, pairs on sides, Max Melee. You have to be in your pairs. You have to be in your pairs, in pairs. Next is dark and light. That's the second mechanic of the fight, just again.
This is the tethers?
Yes, yes. Looking for Dark Orb. Rotate clockwise. You can just stay here. You come out a bit, header. I just stand on the marker. Back to your markers. It's light party stacks, so we go BD. Max Melee. Sides on the hitbox and pairs. In pairs.
It's just damage we die to at the end now.
Quick question. That mechanic right there, where we had to be on the sides and do pairs, is it at the point we did those light parties? Is that the sides?
Well, longs would be around here. Just inside. So the long on 4 and the long on C would pair up around here. And then...
And the shorts?
The shorts can just run into the hitbox. It doesn't matter where they are as long as they're together.
I mean, like, when you said on the sides to avoid, like, the outside.
Yeah.
Because, like, me and Aki, for example, were on B and 3. This was, whatever. We were close. And for our light parties, we came over here, obviously out to avoid with the other guys. Then we went back, or we should have done, but we died there. And then when you said, okay, go to sides and then pairs, would we come back here to go to the sides and then...
No. It's just on the side of the hitbox. It's like the other mechanic. It can be light or dark, so it'll be max melee or it'll be in. I think it's always in, I can't remember.
But
yeah.
I would remove myself from 3 and come out.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want as long as you're next to your partner.
And then where do I go in? Do I go to the right again? Like
You just walk in. If you need to walk in, you just walk in with your partner. It doesn't matter where you are.
So I'd stack on the partner.
Yeah. If it's pairs, you just stand on your partner. It doesn't matter where they are. The markers are only there for the Protean spreads. And that's it.
So
but we use them. Yeah.
At 2 and C, let's say I was at C, where
Yeah.
would I go there? Would we just come out like out here together, and then where we?
No, you can't be together. 2 and C sides would be C on this side, 2 on the other side, and then they would walk in afterwards. It's like this length across the room.
And they'd have to meet for pairs.
They don't meet. They don't meet for pairs. They would be paired up with the person on 4 and 1 here. The other long. The 2 longs are always together for both pairings.
Oh, so okay. So if I'm here, then when we would go out, it'd be here, and then I'd pair up with 4, and vice versa. I'd pair up with C if I was 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I've only ever done the short mechanic.
I can have like that protein thing header. I also have reprisal. Do you have both up or anything up at that point?
I'm a bit unsure. I should have something up.
Okay, I definitely have Heart of Light, so I'll definitely use Heart of Light.
Yeah, and can you know the after second bursts?
Yeah.
With the mirror shit, can you give me like Aurora or something?
Yeah, I've been giving you Heart of Conundrum, but I gave you Aurora a bit late last time.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't unsure, but sure if you remember.
Yeah.
The people on C and A for the light party, if it's light party spreads, remember, you're the furthest away from where the light parties are stacking. You need to fucking be fast. Because it's over here.
Sorry, say that again.
The people who are on C and A, if it's light parties, which is either one tank or one healer, you're rotating clockwise for starters.
Yeah, they fucking sprint.
You have to be here.
You have to sprint. Just pop sprint. There's no reason to not sprint for that.
Because there's one getting dropped here. You need to be beyond this point around here. We can do the downtime strat if you want to make it easier for yourself, which is 4 and C disconnect, drop their puddles here, and we all meet up here.
Or last time I was on C, I just didn't cast and just sprinted from C to
yeah, when the Protean's called, just pop sprint as A and C people.
Yeah, as soon as the cast bar's done, you can already start running, by the way. It locks in on you. You can even start a bit closer if you want, because no one's going to be here. So as long as you're not clipping the person on 4, you can probably stand here as well. Just saying. Just pay attention to the width of the Proteans and you can kind of gauge what you need to do. Like, these markers are just reference for Proteans. It's more important for the close pairs because that's like the exact distance you need to be away from each other when you're close. Or quite close.
Yeah, for the pairs, the longs don't move, and the... No.
The C and A pairs...
The C and A pairs move, yeah.
They don't move.
They don't move.
C and A, for pairs, it's the numbers moving into them, and then the close pairs are moving into the numbered long spot.
Yes, that's correct. Sorry, I had it backwards.
Yeah.
You ready?
Wait, why are people on C and A and not on...
Because they are a long pairing.
With tanks,
No, but
tanks
isn't it...
and healers, don't worry, yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 separate pairs. Like, A is tethered to 4.
Oh, wait, these markers are different
They're not.
from last time.
They are to the toolbox. They're different to the toolbox,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the same markers we've been using.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see now. I was just looking at it.
It just keeps all the colours on one side because on the toolbox they put C here or some shit. Or one of the blue markers there. It's very annoying to me.
Oh god, okay, so 2 is with 4. Because honestly, if someone was on A, I would have gone 4.
2 is with C. For long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Don't-
okay, so A is on 4. A and 4 and 2 and C.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the other people though. As a DPS, just worry about going to your number. Don't worry about like the person you're attached to.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I could be 4 or 3.
Yeah, but that kind of tells you where you need to go anyway because it's on the left, right? You don't have to worry about the marker they're going to. Just worry about where you need to go and what chain you have. Don't worry about
Yeah.
the person.
The markers are just a reference for the Proteans. And that's it. Everything else, as long as you're, like, you could be stood here for the rest of the fight, for the rest of the mechanic. You don't want to be, because healers will fucking lose their minds at you. But as long as you're nowhere near the person on 2 as a C person, and vice versa, obviously you're not going to be a C person because that's a healer spot, but like, as long as the tether's stretched, that's all that matters. Just as long as you're doing obviously the other mechanics as they come up. Protean spots. I'm going to be on your diamond.
Got him. Got the blind side.
Next is either tank or party stack. Party stack mid. Whoever's got the tether, go mid. Sides after. Max melee. Next is sides, which is divisive. It's max melee on B and D. Sticks. Next is mirrors. Looking for dark mirrors. They're on 2 and 4. My party on 2. And Enoch. Was it pairs, I guess? Yeah. Plenty of time to recover if you want to. Messengers. Everyone's up. A and C. My group on C. And we're going clockwise. Steer out and then in pairs. So steer out first once we reach the markers. In pairs. Everyone mid. Mid. And then to Ben. Max melee. Look at your marker. Fly parties after. On B and D. Random one, I guess. Nice. Sticks. Yeah. Lasers. Just look at 2 of them. It's B. Party 1 go left, take it easy. Sides and in with your pairs. In and pairs. Tank mids, everyone else out on your side with your pair. Max melee, don't get fucking knocked back. In and pairs. Alright then. Light and dark.
I'm missioner for this.
My reprise is 20. I'm not broken.
Looking for lights. Go clockwise. And back to your markers for Proteans. It's light Proteans, so big sprinters on C and A. We're meeting up behind D and B. Job back to your marker. I mean, you don't really need to, but just be on the general sides. Divisive next. Light pies, clockwise, max melee. Aki, come.
Max melee, Brad.
Max melee, max melee.
I'm here.
Yeah, just stay. Don't move. Don't do anything. Yeah. There's still a thing until the end.
I've requested this.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm gonna.
I don't fucking clue, dude. I can't remember. It's just alright, light parties on your side. We're gonna go this side.
You hugging?
I'll always hug you. And then just follow it. Alright, I think it's just mechanics. So yeah, marker, go to your marker, it's Proteans. Marker Proteans, marker Proteans, marker Proteans. Pairs.
That wasn't in.
No. Party middle.
I reply
Max melee, sides. Yeah, it's just a repeat of earlier mechanics. Before it goes into law. Sides, light parties, max melee. And it's letter of the law. Might be a TB or a AoE. Yeah, AoE.
I don't have anything.
Madeline, this one.
Missionary.
But the boss is nothing for 2 minutes, huh? Let's go back up again. Dark.
It's just a memory check, see if you can remember how to do the mechanics.
Okay, I'll show it.
Letter of the law. Party all on one side, the tank that gets tethered on the other. Looking for light, mirrors, and orb. So it's like fucking here or something.
Middle, sorry.
Then you go to your tower after doing all this shit.
It's just your colour tower, right?
Yeah, whatever your colour marker is, it always spawns into cards, so it's always on a number.
Does the group wanna does the whole group just wanna be on the same side?
Everyone but the one tank who's tethered.
Yeah, but this time it was just split.
Yeah, we.
Or scuffed. Yeah.
We can decide how we want to split that. We can have the group always go to the side with mirrors to keep it consistent. And then the tank.
It's probably easier just to make it, if you just make them do like 2 clockwise, like what we do in our group, that just means it's less thinking, right? And everyone can already be positioned around B and 3.
Yeah. That's what I would prefer, personally, but it's just what my PF group did. They just did always to the mirrors and then the tank opposite. And basically what you want to do, there's these markings on the floor. An orb's going to spawn here, and then the mirrors are going to be behind it, and they're going to cleave along this line, so you want to be on this side of the orb, depending on what color you want to dodge, or this side, whatever. So it's these gold trimming lines is what you need to look at for that mechanic. And then tank runs party stack, just stand still wherever you end up. Tank has to run middle after the mirrors shoot. Very important, after the mirrors shoot. Run mid as fast as you can. Doesn't matter where it is. Everyone then has to run to the tank to go into the donut. Eyes on your markers at this point because you want to need your pairs in the tower. And then that's all I'll discuss for now.
But quickly, just so I know, I'm thinking after the towers, if we run to a corner, right? Like by corner, does it mean 3? Does it mean a number?
After towers, it is the shadow messengers part of the mechanic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you can just go into your light parties, D and B.
So D and B is safe. Out on
Yeah,
D and B is
yeah,
safe.
it's always in the cards for that. You can always go D and B. Max Miller. Yeah, the shadow messages. The shadow messages are in the cards.
Oh, okay.
They always, and there's a knockback as soon as you see the shadow messages. AOE's appear. You can press your anti-knockback then. It's literally every mechanic splurged in a trio at the end. Basically, it's basically a trio.
You mean the end? That's it?
That's the last major mechanic. Yes, it does repeat mechanics after that.
It does the first 3 mechanics from the fight with another sticks or something after that.
Is it Tank Buster? So on and so forth, yeah.
For the spinning mechanic with everyone having the single target markers on the head, do we have like set spots for that as well as with toolbox for that one? Because I just kind of YOLO'd it and lived.
It's 2 people close, 2 people slightly next to them. Like, do whatever you want. Melee is obviously in front, range behind. Yeah.
So I guess like Aki, you'll just always be to my right and I'll be to your left because that's just our markers, right? Like even if we're running left or right, I'll be on the left, you be on the right. But the one where
Dark
it's
Currents
around Dark Currents, yeah.
I think the only pattern that we need to talk about potential movement is if it spawns east and west, just go clockwise. It's your safe spot, right? Is that like...
Alright, Julia. Calm down.
Yeah, because I think the other ones you can solve themselves. But if
don't you always want to chase it?
Hello, Lynetta.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if they spawn east and west, the way you dodge might be awkward, right? Because both
just follow the line. If it spawns east-west, always stand in your light parties. East-west is how basically I solved it. And then just, if the line goes left, you rotate counterclockwise. If the line goes right, you rotate clockwise. And just stand on the edge of it. Always go east-west. Always try to rotate clockwise. Obviously, you can't always rotate clockwise because it might spawn on top of you. And you need to adjust based on that. But there's no reason for the D group to rotate all the way clockwise to the back of B if it goes, you know.
You just want to start in a safe spot that's on your color markers, right? Keep that rule in place, it should be fine. Like if it's A and C that's safe, then my group will be on A. If it's 2 and 4, then my group will be on 4.
But yeah.
I'm ready now, sorry.
Yeah, once the AoEs drop on your head, you can all stack up in the front. Or you can dodge it behind if it makes you feel more comfortable. Completely up to you, though. Yeah, I'm just always going to be the closest to the Karen spin.
Okay, yeah, I'll just follow you.
Yeah, just vibe next to us, yeah. Alright. Everyone good?
I think so.
But it is literally just letter of the law at the end there, and then assuming you got there in... Yeah. Assuming you get there in good shape, you can kill. This was the fight that I prog the shortest in PF.
Honestly, see why.
Yeah.
I've had the boss stood there and did nothing for fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's just a memory check of the first mechanics to see if you can remember them. Is what I'm assuming.
Still a fun fight though.
Yeah.
I like these types of fights.
After 10, like, I'm glad. Like, this is slightly easier. Proteans on your diamonds.
I just like that it's a little bit random. It's not always the same.
Yeah. Light bodies. Is this tank mid or group mid? It is group tank mid, sorry. Max melee. And then pairs. Well, hold that.
Oh, we got a look.
Yeah. Sides and light parties, max melee. Sticks. Lots of time. Just limp through. Looking for light mirrors. It is 1 and 3. Anti-knock, max melee. In your light parties.
Don't have that.
Shadow messengers. B and D. Going clockwise.
Oh, you didn't want to start? Okay.
Keep going. And then pairs, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard, what the fuck?
Hey, Aki. Do you like my Jax cosplay? Imagine if I had a real weapon. Mid? What the fuck? It's so good. I love this tone weapon. Wow.
You want to restart, head up?
Yeah, I think so.
You can juggle too. Wait, you talking about me or Bran? Good. I'd see Bran as a bottom anyway, to be honest.
You mean he's a power top?
Yeah, sure.
Fucking active.
I can pull that on there.
What did I miss out on? What the fuck?
Just Aki out in everyone's sexual preferences.
Mm-hmm. You can see it through his cards. If someone like moved their character?
Wiggling, wiggling.
I look good. No, nah, why? What the fuck? Okay, well, I just gotta try. Gage is like hanging in the air.
I certainly am after that P10.
I've never heard you be this traumatized after a party finder group.
I fucking know. It's been 3 days of party finder groups. It's not just today. Today was actually the best one. But
yeah,
since Tuesday, I've wanted to neck myself because of P10. In Minecraft, I mean.
Ah yes, thank you. Keeping my unlisted stream TOS friendly.
Minecraft.
It's just when you say something.
Game.
Yeah.
Not in real life.
Are you just gonna let us brown bread? Like.
Wait, bro, why did I die?
Because fucking Aki's playing with your fucking life. Proteins and pairs, I guess.
I just love Minecraft, so I'm just like, wait.
It's just when you say something toxic or controversial, you follow it with in Minecraft. So if you say tell someone to kill themselves, You then follow with, like, in Minecraft.
Will light embrace or darkness?
So you're a little bit TOS friendly. But
I see.
yeah. That was a
that's all
myth.
the try in the end, by the way. The one you linked, Gage. The
what?
one. Did you
What,
give the
sorry?
tool a try in the end?
The what? Oh no,
You know, the
the tool. Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I haven't. No.
In anticipation.
No. I did not.
I live, bitch. Fuck.
That's one way to dodge a tank buster, just fucking log out.
Yeah, we just had Faint for that. Eunomia. And Missionary. Last poll. And your collective, obviously.
Pneumonia.
should have been up as well.
Eunomia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kara. Oh my god, there's so many buffs there on me that I can't actually. Yeah. Yeah, Kara. Fiend. Collective. And Missionary.
Just gonna be right back in the
Yeah. One of a poop one.
Sweet, you're in poop, man.
Love it, man. So I spend most of my time at work.
Ah, yes. The classic.
The on the clock.
So, I think what happened, if I am correct, Bran pre-shielded way too early and the shields fell off before the damage actually went out.
Kind of cringe, bro. How the fuck do you pre-shield?
That's why Coco died.
I mean,
felt a bit.
we
Well,
felt
I mean, that's
slower
why there
than-
was more damage than
Yeah.
expected, I guess, because
I
the
mean-
mid seems to be correct.
Yeah. I feel like there should be. I don't know if there was a reprisal that sometimes doesn't show up in Death Recap. I won't point fingers on that
What
one.
are you looking for?
What was on the boss targeted mid-wise? Faint should have
Targeted mid was faint reprisal.
been- Yeah, pretty normal.
Oh, actually. No, the cast bar finished before the reprisal went up.
Ah,
So there was no rep on the actual damage.
that's kind of big.
Where do you want missionary for light and dark?
The Proteans.
Okay.
I've got Heart of Light for that.
I mean, that's the only actual real damage, unless you want to stagger it and do it for the divisive, which is the pairs, or I think it's always pairs actually.
On that run, I don't know how clean it was. I had both Reprisal and Heart of Light up for the Protean thing. So I guess if one of us does one, if I guarantee that I have Reprisal up, then you Missionary, and I'll save my Heart of Light for like the next damage.
Hey, Gage, try that link I just sent you. See if it actually like works. Because I want to know how the sharing works as well. Like, can you click on polls in your own POV and it shows you the red poll and stuff?
I need the log. What are we on?
Oh, is it not just sent you the settings?
No, I had to
that
log
means
in and
that
stuff first. Yeah.
Alright, I'm wondering if there's a way I can fucking just share this link.
I didn't sign up though. I hadn't authorized it or anything yet, so it might go directly to it, but I don't know. Right. How's it looking, Heather? Can you see me jumping?
Looks better so far. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're actually landing this time.
Down.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
I don't think I should have fallen off because I always cast them when the countdown starts.
They did.
Maybe we just kept talking on that one.
What happened was you shielded the group like before there was a countdown, but if you try to reshield again after, it doesn't overwrite the timer.
Ah, right, yeah. If it doesn't,
So-
if it's not a bigger shield, it doesn't overwrite.
It doesn't reset. So you may have well shielded again, but it doesn't reset the timer.
Proteans, and then Lipis.
Basically, never shield the group until the full timer actually starts, because you might fuck us, I guess.
Tank mid. Everyone else marks melee. Ready for pairs. Pairs and in. Next is sides. Sides, max melee, light parties. Sticks.
I need cardio.
Did it go fix you DC?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I popped cooldowns though for that thing.
Mirrors. Looking for dark mirrors. One and three, anti-knock. It's pairs and in. In and pairs. Lots of time. Auto attack. Auto attack. Auto attack. Alright, messengers.
Warriors forged in my
C and ear. My group on C. Going clockwise. And it's pairs and in, but stay out first. In and pairs. Everyone mids.
Sorry,
I guess we're brown ready. Yeah.
that's my bad, I went the wrong way.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Proggies. Pairs. Everyone out. Max melee. Tank mids. Pairs and in after.
You probably got clipped by the floor stuff.
Sides and pairs. It's probably fucked.
Well, it's getting doubled anyway.
Oh, all three of us, I think, got the.
Yeah, I did. I don't know why. I was on my mark, didn't move.
You got clipped by two things. You got clipped by the donut and the
I was literally on my diamond, like where I always have been.
You definitely got hit. You had a damage done.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw I got hit. I saw it. I got clipped.
Yeah.
I saw like the.
Then someone else might have
been.
been too close to you.
It's Brand placing his donut too close to you.
Yeah, it's me.
Just stand on your diamonds, Proteans.
You do also have time to adjust as well. I know you should, but like when they appear, you do have enough time to move out of it. So when that's happening, the donuts are coming. Just keep an eye on the floor as well. Like you have time to walk out of it.
Yeah, Bram is way off his diamond.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Audience next. Live parties. B and D. Next is tank in or group in. Tank in, everyone else out. Max melee. Make sure you don't get hit. It's pairs and in after. Pairs and in. Next is sides. Max melee on the sides. Light parties. Sticks. Next is mirrors. Looking for light mirrors. 2 and 4, my group on 2, and Enoch. And stay out. Messengers.
Warriors forged in my own.
B and D, my group on B. Going clockwise, steer out and then pairs and in. Steer out, pairs and in. Everyone mid except tank. Then go to head afterwards. Max melee. Look for your Protean spot. And it's pairs after, so on your diamond.
Get a little too early.
I adjusted because I saw.
Sticks.
Damage.
It's upheld. So group mid or... Oh no, it's not. I'm fucking one mechanic ahead. Hello. Yeah. It's on 2. Out and light parties. Max melee. Party mids and sides. Max melee. Still have a healer. Dark and light. You're just gonna have to run to the body or run away from the body you get tethered to. If you get one. Looking for dark orbs. You would rotate clockwise.
My bad.
Next is Proteans and pairs. So we would go to 4 here, Ben. Obviously it's not safe. Yeah. You'd have to stay close to me. Yeah.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
I did damage to the first thing as well, after the... Is it Light Wardens or whatever it's called, by the 2 jumpy guys? No, it was Protein Zone.
I use Missionary for the first thing, and then I reprisal the sticks. And I think I reprisal another one. And I think Ben is reprisaling shit as well. So I think the tank ones are covering most stuff.
On the bot, yeah.
One there where people died there, I had nothing because I've used all my shit. So I think that's the one you eventually have to cover.
Yeah,
I
that
don't.
one should be my reprisal, but there was no reprisal for that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that should.
No, but just to know like that we have.
Yeah.
I just want to
our
pay
shit.
for it.
I
and
trust you to do your shit.
just do the mechanics.
I think up until light and dark, like our shit is most of the thing. It's just that's a burst window for me. So when I'm not paying attention to the cast, I sometimes it's the reprisal.
But I don't think that causes this.
No, like we didn't have feint on the boss. I don't know if there is a feint for that.
For
There
which?
was no addle.
Addle's not up for that. It's on sticks instead.
My
Yeah,
feint
there's
go on the
We only had
sticks.
collective
no
and no shields.
We had Kara. Or did it fall off? No, just had Kara. So yeah, we had Kara, no shields.
For which?
Kara wasn't up in
To
time.
bleed AoE, I assume.
We only
Yeah.
had collective.
We
Yeah,
didn't.
I-
We did have Kara.
I
We did.
I feint the stack in the jury prior to that.
So yeah, we had
No, you're
Kara.
So feint's not back up there.
We had Kara, collective, no feint, no addle. No,
There wouldn't be
no
a feint there
reprisal.
ever.
Oh, there won't
Won't
be.
ever be an addle there either.
There's no Carachol.
There is.
Chris,
It was.
see it on Gage's point of view. before
I
the cast
don't have it then.
Oh, you must have been too far then.
Imagine being 30 arms away. Kind of cringe, bro.
Like, but when was it used?
I could just see it's got
It basically ran out as
it's got
the
3
stack.
seconds. 3 seconds left when it's under the U on this screenshot.
He used it for the light party stacks
Yeah,
just before.
Bran used it when we were split on different sides of the room.
It's on for the damage, but yeah, that makes sense then why you didn't get it.
But not like I wasn't the only person who didn't have it. You didn't have it either. Neither did Aki. It was only your light party, and we had no shields.
I survived for a little bit because of my own mana ward. That's all.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought you had a shield, but no, it was just the mana ward.
Yeah, let's just.
I mean, do we want to? Are we more comfortable with the sticks than we are for that raid one? Because I think I can move the adult to that. I'd have to check.
If you do the first one, you can do the second one. Basically.
I'm doing the first sticks, so let me just see if it's up. 1 second.
Yeah, if you do the Eunomias,
yes,
if you do the yeah. If
Well,
you do
I
that
can just
sticks,
stick
if you
one
do
and
that
then
sticks, you can
Eunomia
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it should come up. Just be maybe. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it up then.
Yeah, I mean
feel
the
like
sticks
that
is always
raid
like
ride is-
Panheimer, so
That raid ride also comes out of nowhere a little bit, where it's like just randomly another raid ride. So like the more we have ready for it, probably the better. Because yeah, like then burst window, just didn't see the cast.
Yeah, like it's fine, but we just need to. Like any one of those things there would have saved us all. It was just the fact that we weren't topped, no shields, Kara wasn't on the whole party, and we had pretty much no mitt apart from collective.
We'll talk about my first stuff as well.
Protean pairs.
Protean pairs, yeah.
Yeah, that's
8K.
that's always rough.
had, for the first hit, the jury overwhelming, which was overruling, which is a stack. We had reprisal, collective. That's the regen of collective. We had reprisal, missionary, and missionary was still up for the Protean.
Is that the very first one?
But no heals after taking no heals after the share in the middle, basically. I didn't get a single heal after that, other than the collective ticking. Can we get like a shield going out after that stack then, just for the Proteans afterwards from Bran? If Aki doesn't have time, because it's insta-cast for Bran, right?
Yep.
Which Protean?
So you know when we do the
any Proteans,
the jury stuff, and we're stacked in the middle for the stack marker on the party, and then the tank's got the individual one away from the group. I didn't get a single heal from taking that stack, moving out towards the tank, then moving into my Protean spots. I just died to damage on the Protean itself.
I would have died if I got high rolled. I think I got lucky.
Wait, you're talking about the very first one or the one?
Yes, the very first one.
No, I don't think it was the very first one.
Oh, not the third one, technically speaking.
No, the
then.
one after mirrors mechanic.
Light Wardens or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, light streams.
No, that's a twisty boost.
There is. I feel like there is
shadow
also
messages.
times we should be going into that top. Is that the one where the tank jumps in? We run to the tank,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like there is time to get a heal off after we run into the tank's donut, because the Protean cast is like 7 seconds long or something stupid. You have so much time there to actually cast a heal there too. But that's what, so it's both healers, I think. Like definitely get a shield up, but Aki, you can definitely get like a Helios up there as well.
He's saying he does.
The creation prognosis goes up on gauge. How the fuck does he not hit me? Does he not use it till like we're all out? Oh yeah. Oh, it's like this way. Fran's already at B by the time he casts the shield, and obviously it's not hitting people on the other side of the room.
Well, you said you didn't. I thought Dan said he didn't get a single heal between that bit.
I only had collective ticks.
So then Aki said he is doing heals.
We didn't have any for that time though. According to Death Report.
The one where the boss jumps on the tank after the party and we run to him, and then we run to Proteans.
Yeah, so Jury Overwhelming is the stack in Watch of Gamers. This is all that's on the Death Report. I take the stack damage, and I take the Protean damage. And that's it.
Just pull.
Dead.
Just pull. Hello, sir.
And I'm with everyone else, so I only walk like a tiny bit to get to my marker right, because it was on A that time, and I just moved to 1.
Oh. Hi. There's a love. Come on then. I'm not sitting on the keyboard. Oh, okay.
I think we just need Brand's shield. Like, he just needs to shield us while we're all in that donut together, rather than waiting till we're all out. That's all.
Yeah, but I know that, but it's also... I know Brand needs shield, but you're saying you literally didn't get a single heal from Aki either, when you should be getting a Helios off too, right? It's both. Like that run, neither of them healed.
Yeah, neither did. No.
Yeah. So I know Brand could do shields, but Aki can also throw out a Helios, so that's what I'm trying to say.
I'd love to, but...
Yeah.
They just wall it.
I don't think he can, though, because Dan was topped going into the Protean. He took the Protean, and then the share killed him. Aki has to move to me there. Aki can't just, like, get a heal off that's going to hit everyone there.
But wait, the stack happens, then we run to the donut, then we go to Protean.
No,
right?
this is... So Dan was topped when he went out for his Protean. He didn't have a shield somehow, I don't know how. Maybe he had one previously that fell off and then didn't get the reapply. But he was topped when the Protean hit him, and then the share with Hedda is what
Okay,
killed
never
him.
mind then. Yeah, I misunderstood the mechanic. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I here, look, just to show you, right? I'll just fucking clip this for you.
Oh, yeah, Stuvia overruled into the Protean. Yeah, you're right. That's physical damage? What the fuck? Yeah, so Caracol wears off halfway through the Jury Overruling cast, probably because it's used for the mechanic before. Missionary's still up, but he doesn't do anything for the actual Protean, right? Because apparently that's physical. But he does for the party stack. Or the share. Yeah, so I basically took the Protean raw, and then I took the party stack with only Missionary up.
Okay, just get Brand to do shields. Every time, from now on, Brand, every time there's a mechanic, just try and get shields up. Like, no matter what it is, just until we see in Rage, just get shields up. Like, if there's downtime and there's something about to get a shield up, like, bin 1 dosis, just get a shield up.
And He did shield there, but the problem was, again, he was on his side of the room, so it didn't hit Dan and it didn't hit me.
Yeah, when we're in the donut, that shield needs to go up. Okay.
I mean, the issue is also that because this arena is so big, I always have to be in the middle to hit everyone with the shields.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but
like
for that example, sorry, it's when we're grouped up inside of the donuts, when we run to the tank, that's when we need it to go up.
No, but I'm just saying in general, because the range is so small on Prognosis, it's just hard to hit everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of spreading in this fight with two sides of the arena, for sure.
Just like Ben said, play it safe until we're seeing Enrage. It's always easier to cut more shielding out rather than trying to add it in.
Okay, this game.
Some dice gaming.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Guardians next. My party's after. D&D. Next is tank in or group in. Group in. And B&D for light party. Max Melee. Next is sides. Live party sides. Max Melee. Sticks. Mirrors next. Looking for light mirrors. 2 and 4, my group on 2. Anti-knock. And then in pairs. In pairs. Messengers next. C and A, my group at C. Go clockwise. Clockwise, stay out. And in pairs. Everyone mids. To Ben afterwards. Max Melee, look for your marker. And it's pairs afterwards to stand on your diamond. Yeah.
Not happening this one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look at the orbs. On C-ish. Right here. Light parties on sides, Max Melee. Won't rush it. AoE.
Oh, nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we're fine.
nice.
Yep.
Missionary in 10 for...
Tank mid, everyone max melee. Pairs in after. Pairs and in.
Yeah, if you missionary
Dark
the
and
Proggy,
light.
then I'll do after.
Dark and light, healers right. Tanks left.
I'll reprise it for you.
Looking for the light orb, rotate clockwise. Step out a little bit. Back to your markers for Proteans. It's dark, so numbers rotate to letters, and we're going to 4. Header, come.
Feather way down.
Oh, I'm going to you? Oh, come on, man. Yeah. Longs together, right?
Sides, come. And then just in. Got too close to each other.
Yeah, you can't go that way, Ben.
No, I know, I was just trying to catch up to Brand because he was running around. See my pet.
Yeah, I remember. I think that's the first time I've been in life for Proteans there. Yeah, it's longs together, shorts. Shorts obviously with their partner.
When you said numbers rotate to letters, did we have to go out and then in again, or just straight?
So for pairs, if it's pairs, if you're on D and 1, you go to 4. If you're on 3 and B, you go to 2.
Yeah.
So if it's pairs, you go into
And
2
if
or
you're
4 as
long
DPS.
4 or long 2, you go to C or... Yeah.
Like I was on 3 just then, and it was pairs.
Yeah.
So then you go
You
to
go
2.
to 2.
I don't have to go out. There's no chariot or anything.
No, pairs
No.
is just donuts.
So,
Okay, so I would go to 2.
looking at this, right, if this makes it easier for everyone, the tank on A and the healer on C doesn't move. Everyone else rotates counterclockwise. Everyone else has to rotate counterclockwise, no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You just have to be aware that, like, yeah. So
No,
the people on
it depends. It depends.
it does if you're on 1 for DPS. If you're on 1 and 3, yes, you have to go 2 marks. If you're on odds, you move in 2 marks. If you're on evens, you move in 1 mark for DPS.
So by the way,
like 3 would skip B and go to 2. 1 would skip D and go to 4.
just so as well, so like we still have the tether on us when it's doing divisive then, right?
Yes.
So do we dodge that north-south, not east-west then? So like
You turned the boss, but yeah, you would face
Yeah,
it
yeah.
directly A, it would cleave through the room, you would then, while he's cleaving, go to 2. And then you would just dodge
Yeah,
in from
go back
2
to A.
into... You don't have to go all the way to A, you can just stand just inside because your partner is the person on 2.
Okay. And
And then
so
after-
where are B and 3 going to be around then?
It doesn't
Are they
fucking
gonna be
matter
around-
where they are, does it? That does not
Oh yeah,
concern
they
you.
can dodge anyway.
Yeah.
True, actually.
As long as they're next to each other, that's all that matters. As long as you're at distance from your long tether partner, which are 4 and C at this point, you're completely fine. And if they do it correctly, if the boss is facing A, they should be on 4, you should be on 2 while the cleave's going out, and then you just step in here. And it's opposite for 2, and that should resolve itself, and then just don't fucking move after that's done, because the tethers resolve after that.
Yeah. So again, Aki, you don't have a specific pair there. Your pair is the person you're tethered to. It's not. It's going to change from pull to pull. So when we have the divisive dark, where it's you have to stay out and then move in, the longs pair with each other and the shorts pair with each other, and that resolves the 2-player stacks. Does everyone get what I mean by that?
Because people were dead, Aki.
People were dead, yeah. So don't use the last pull. Whoever you were tethered to, if you had a short, that was who your partner
He was a
supposed
long,
to
I
be.
think he was C.
If you were on C,
Aki was with
I
me.
was on C.
Aki was on B. And I was
Oh.
on 3.
Well, there you go, that's who your partner was.
yeah. Well, then you and Coco should have been. You would have been tethered together, provided it was clean pull.
Yeah, but you said I had to pair with
Yeah, but no, you don't pair with 2. Your safe spot is 2.
Yeah.
You go to 2 to dodge the donut.
If it's dark,
Because it pairs.
if it's dark Proteans, it means it's when you get hit, you drop a donut underneath you. And then because you and the person on B both drop a donut, you can't stand there anymore. You have to go somewhere else. You can either disconnect from the boss behind B, or you go to 2, which is always a safe spot as well.
That's fake news, Aki. You would have died from the donut
So
there.
when you say pairs,
Yes.
when you say pairs, what do I do?
Pairs is exactly the same as the first one. It works the same way as the very first pairs, where we're going to take a Protean and then we're going to go to a spot to stand in a donut. The only difference is this time, if you're a DPS, your safe spots are going to be C, 2, A, or
No, where
4.
do I start? Who do I pair with? Where do I
It doesn't matter.
If
Like,
you're
it depends
close-
on where your position is.
Yeah. If you're close tethers on 3 and B, your pair is the person on B, but you have to move to 2 to dodge the donuts.
When?
After the
the
protein goes
protein.
up. If you take a look in Discord really quick for me, Coco, I just tagged you in a message. In that diagram, you were the samurai and Aki was the scholar. And then the second image is where your safe spot would have been. So you had to go counterclockwise. So the protein would hit
Yeah,
everyone.
I know. I just don't know when. Like,
After the
It's
when do I
protein
literally
hits
stand
you.
on Aki and when do I move?
After the
never stand
protean
on-
hits you. As soon as the protean hits you, that's when you move.
Just when me and Aki go to 2.
Yes.
Or if you're in 1 and D, you go to 4. So it's not always, like you said,
Yeah.
it depends on where
The
you
positions
start the
would be
mechanic. Yeah. And if you're the DPS on...
I thought at one point you had to move out and then come in for something.
That's light.
So
If
what's
it's light, it's light parties, as it has been for the entire fight. So you would drop an AoE twister underneath you, which is sizable, so you would move out backwards from B. Based on that pairing that you had in that last pull, you would drop an AoE underneath you, so you would need to move out to around here. And then the
I just
healer...
tagged you in what the light variant is, so you can see it. Assume
So-
you were the samurai and Aki was the scholar. That's what you would do if it had been light instead of dark. Sorry for cutting across the cage.
No worries.
It is, like Ben said, it's the exact same mechanic as the very first thing we do when we pull the boss. The only difference is instead of having a dedicated partner, you have to do things based on who you're tethered to.
Well, even
Because-
I just say you have to do it based on your marker. That's even
Yeah,
less to
same
think
thing,
of.
yeah.
If you're on Bravo or 3 as a BPS, you go to 2. If you're on 1, you go to 4. If you're on 4, you go to C. If you're on 2, you go to A. Just always like this. I think the counterclockwise thing is the best way to think about it. Just always go, and you kind of think, it's like if you're on 3 and you think, oh, I have to go counterclockwise, and you're paired with B, you kind of just think, okay, I just run past B to 2. So you don't
Yeah.
think, yeah.
For the darks, no matter what, there's only 4 safe spots anyway, so you only have one choice. The first safe spot counterclockwise of you is where you gotta go as a DPS. It's different for the tank and the healer that are on A and C, but you don't give a fuck about them. As a DPS, you're always going to rotate clockwise for darks, and for
Okay.
lights, you're always going to stack behind the D and B marker, depending on what
Yeah,
side you're on.
I know that the light bit I'm fine with.
Let's just try. Well, we get one more pull. Oh fuck! Sorry. Right.
Is that
Will
the
you
one?
remove that
That was
fucking
it.
button? Like,
Man, it's. I put my hand down on ESDF instead of WASD. Leave me alone.
why?
I wasn't looking at my keyboard.
No, I mean, like, why have you got Pierce and Talon in those buttons?
It's not. It's Gear Skogel, man. It's on F.
Oh, was it gear? All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
It looked like a Pierce.
No.
Yeah.
We try and get one more pull on this so that people can see it
Yeah.
before we have to reset instance. We're just raw dogging it, I guess. Let's hope everyone is here.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Alright, Proteans. Pairs. Make sure you're on a diamond. Next is tanking or grouping. Group middle. Then go max melee right and left. Next is sides. Sides in pairs. In pairs. Sticks.
You gotta get to the sensitive boss Saki for that. You're fucking the melees by being on the side.
I'm just gonna step out for the Brodian, or yeah, I'll just step out for the position, I'll come back in. Only one hit.
Looking for light mirrors. They're on 1 and 3, anti-knockback. Stay out. It's light party stacks. Max melee. Shadowed messengers.
Warriors forged in my own
From B and D. My group on B. Rotating counterclockwise. And it's stay out. Light parties. Max melee. Everyone mid except tank.
You gotta disengage header.
Go to your Protean and it's light parties. On B and D. Little Orbies. It's on B-ish. Group 1 left. Pairs and in. On the sides, pairs and in. In pairs. Yeah. Lots of time.
Raid wide coming up. Raid wide just in case. I got reprisal.
Tank middle, everyone else sides. In and pairs. There we go.
Yeah, it's my fault for getting hit, don't worry.
Got another pull.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Proteans. Light Party Proteans. D&B after this. Next is tank mid or group mid. It is group mid. Sides. D&B. Max melee. Next is sides. Light Party sides, max melee. And it sticks. Looking for dark mirrors. 2 and 4, my group 2, anti-knock. Let's stay out. Max melee. Messengers. And C, my group at C. Stay out, but then we're going in pairs. Right, don't go siding. In pairs. Everyone mid. To Ben afterwards. Max melee. Look at your marker. And it's pairs, so on your diamond. Orbeez. B. Light Party 1 left. Take your time. Sides, light parties. Max melee. Healy. Party out. Max melee, and then it's pairs. Pairs and in. Dark and light. Heals right, tanks left. Looking for the light orb. Rotate clockwise. Back to your markers after. Dark. So number markers counterclockwise. Back to your marker. Don't think you need to. In and out. Sides and pairs. Just walk in after. Pairs. Stay still. Move at the end of the cast. Yeah, you're free to move.
For this.
Remember, there's another hit at the end.
This would be buffs with potions now as well. We've got an opener.
Just mechanics now. Normal mechanics, I think. So Proteans, I believe. Or is it Dark Current? Okay, Current. B and D in your light parties. Counterclockwise. Come, you got time. You had time.
Heal LB, yeah.
No.
Where's your spot, Ronnie?
B.
Yeah, you stay there, man.
It's
Light parties.
He's a fucked it.
Oh, it's Proteans.
Yes.
Fuck. I haven't heard the names of the cast bars, to be honest with you.
It's always the same as the first ones.
Yeah, just something on the cast bars. I'm not...
Jury, upheld, and divisive.
So for that Dark Current, if it spawns like that, you just chill on it and you go to the opposite side of the line.
Where the laser goes,
Yeah, I was just so confused there. I should just focus on the markings instead of calls.
Yeah, just try and keep the
start of what, Nick?
If you can gauge.
What?
Can you just try and keep the coordinates there if you can? Like, we were saying, like, where's his position? Just say, like, Proteans.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
I'll call them, but, like, yous were running around. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, callouts were good, it's just I was just confused.
Yeah, what do you not get, Aki? A Dark Current? Start of X's. Is that Dark Current?
I can screen share if it helps.
All you've got to do is start in your light parties on D and B. You then see where it spawns. It'll always... Well, it's not an always. I don't know how it spawns, but it's not always going to be east-west spawning. It could spawn north-south, I assume, as well. Then you see there's a line that comes out from the AoE that spawns. You could go clockwise or counterclockwise. And you just rotate to the nearest side that's not rotating into you, basically.
Alright, he's watching the stream anyway. So yeah, Dark Current Casca's off. We have... The first AoEs appear, these are always going to be the first ones to go off, so it's on B and D. And what we want to do is go to the safe side, first of all, and because the line's going left, you can see it's going clockwise here, we want to head over to 4.
The line is telling you the direction it's going to rotate.
It'll disappear, and then they will start rotating, and we can just run around like this. And I'll always be on the left, and you be on the right of me. It couldn't go the other way as well, in which case you'd be closest and I'd be furthest on the outside. And then once the spread markers have resolved, you can just go in with the melees if you want. If that helps at all. Yeah, you just want to be behind the line.
The groups were split as well. People were, I believe, were in the wrong quadrants.
Yep. Just always
see exactly who.
Make a conscious effort to be with your light party side. So that means you can get to your Protean position easier. It means you can get to any position easier if you're on your side of the arena. You know.
Yeah, they spawned east-west, so group 1 should have been north. Or no.
It was counterclockwise rotation.
Yeah, 4 was our safe spot to start there.
Yeah.
Just as a another way to describe it, if we start on D and B, They spawn on A and C, and they did the same rotation there, which was a clockwise, yeah?
Yeah.
They did clockwise. Everyone would then rotate clockwise instead, because you want to be on the tail end of it. So my group would be on B. We'd then just walk up to this side of it, because it would be rotating this way afterwards.
Yeah, you want to chase it?
Yeah, you essentially, that's all you got to think. Just you want to chase the AoE. If it spawns underneath you, just make the minor adjust, but otherwise, always try to go clockwise.
Sure. Does everyone get what Gage means by that before we get there again?
I think so.
I think, yeah, can I just add one little quick thing? Is I think another rule to live by, unless it's like, you never really want to cross the AoEs unless you absolutely have to, so that keeps you in the same quadrant as well.
Yeah,
like, always
you only running over the AoE if it spawns underneath you. That's the only time you should be doing it.
Otherwise, you stay in your quadrant and find the laser to chase. I think that's how.
Yeah, because there's spawn at like D and B or something.
Yeah,
that's
they
the
could
And
spawn.
I should have been like on like this side, but I panicked and I was on this side.
Yeah.
Just looking at it again, like there's a lot of time. When the AoE shows before it starts moving, there's quite a bit of time, so just don't panic. Anybody.
What markers are you talking about, Rocky?
You know, when we're rotating rings, we have a single target damage marker on our hits. What it means.
Yeah, everyone has an AoE.
Not sure actually.
I mean, it doesn't need to be made that far. There's no damage. Like, you've got time to heal up after.
I don't think you'll have reprisal. I think you use it on 6, right?
Yeah. I also need cardio.
Yeah, I wasn't topped and it hit me and it didn't kill me anyway, so it doesn't do that much.
So Proteans, and life parties. Next is tank mid or group mid. It is tank mid, everyone else max melee, in your pairs. It's pairs and in. Next is sides. Light parties, max melee, sides. Sticks.
Oh, I'm not reading it. Sorry.
Mid. Try and get it middle.
You can overmid it.
Looking for light mirrors. 2 and 4, my group 2, and Enoch. Also pairs and in after. In and pairs. You've got time. Make sure your head is healed. Next is Shadowed Messengers.
Warriors forged in my
B and D, my group B. We're going clockwise. And let's stay out first, but it's pairs and in after. Rotate, stay out, pairs and in. Group mids, tank out. Go to header afterwards, max melee. Now to your marker for Protean, and it's pairs, so on the diamonds. Orbeez. It's on 3. Group 1 left.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Sides and max melee. Take your time getting there. What is it? Sides, max melee.
We're fine, we're fine.
AoE. And it's upheld, which is tank or group mid. It's group mid, and then B and D after. Max melee. Dark and light.
I am the emissary, and I.
Healers right, tanks left. Yeah. Go to 2, Coco. Go to 2. Look for Dark Orb. Rotate clockwise.
Come for me, Coco. Come
Oh.
for me, Coco.
Yeah. If it spawns next to you, just stay there. And back to your markers after.
After proteins, you're coming for me, Coco.
They're going to 2, Bran.
Stay there, Aki.
Next is sides. Keep it face to ear. Sides are pairs. Walking in pairs. Aki, you're going to get hit.
To the right. Go. Stay with me. Stay still now, don't move.
Judged worthy to exist.
Nearly up here. Should we tank copy?
Yes. And we're wrong red.
Would we got some pots here?
Shit. Well, they're just immune. I don't know who the fuck I'd aggro when that happens, because I should.
That might problem.
Yeah, I didn't see that everyone was messing against me. Dark Vision.
Dark Current next. Go on B and D in your groups. I'm going to... It's not a... Invuln won't last. But
I have Heart of Life.
so... By the way, Jay. Yeah. Just follow it. Protean spots. And light parties after. Light parties.
Good, well done.
Next is tank or group mid. It's everyone mids, and then B and D for light party stacks max melee. Max melee. Next is sides.
My heals don't do anything.
Next is sides, it's fine. Sides in pairs, so walk in after and pair up. In pair. Letter of the Law, I think. Oh, yeah,
Missionary, this one?
My reprisal is not up.
Okay, I reprised up for whatever's next.
Okay, I have fun hammer here, it's fine.
Letter of the Law, I believe. So, group come B.
Group B side.
Everyone but the tanks. Tanks might get a mechanic.
I must fashion more robust champions.
I'm just going to dodge the mirrors on this side. So we're looking for dark mirrors. Dark mirrors and dark orbs. Clockwise. Right here. Tank mid, everyone else stay here. Everyone mid. Look for your tower. B and D is light parties.
But you need to anti-knockback that one.
No, after the dashes.
Yeah,
If
after
you
the
got
dash.
hit-
Wait, what did I get hit by them?
You ran too close to the middle. I was
Yeah.
dead middle with it, so you got hit by the tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the tank
towers,
one's in.
anti-knockback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you see the AoEs from the shadow messengers, that's when you can press it.
When you're at B and D, yeah. So when you go towers, BD, and knockback then.
I think it's just like a lot of
just-
mechanics combined.
Yeah,
really.
it's a
everything
trio.
we've
It's a
got.
trio. It's every mechanic we've done so far, one after the other. Pretty much.
Yeah, I think if you just like, you don't panic and just take the full process slowly. If it's this next, the movement becomes kind of obvious. It was good pull though. Keep rolling over.
We wanna, maybe not tonight, but, well, I guess it's kind of irrelevant if not tonight, but on a longer radius probably go to 16-second full timers.
Yeah,
Probably do 16 seconds for the
I
next
think
one.
we can kill it.
We're doing 6-second full timers.
No, I mean, I'm saying we could probably do 16 for the next one.
Proteans.
When we get through law clean.
It's dark, so on the diamonds. Next is tank mid or group mid. Group mid. And light parties sides. Next is sides. Light parties max melee on B and D. And it sticks in the middle. Mirrors. Looking for dark mirrors. 1 and 3. Anti-knockback. It's pairs and in after. Stay. Pairs and in.
Okay, then.
We're done.
Okay.
Messengers next.
Warriors forged in my own image.
B and D, my group on B. Rotating clockwise. Stay out. Then in pairs. In pairs. Everyone mid. 2 header.
That's my bad there.
The jury. And I'm just gonna wall it here.
It's also my bad here. I need to be faster there. I'm trying to do too many things before I move.
I'd have run slightly into the button strike too early. I thought the yellow line completed it. I forgot that it was the purple one.
Just like shit. The 2-minute thing comes off on my cooldowns and 2-minute stuff comes up like as you have to move in for the pad. I just need to do it later.
Do you want to do 16 seconds now or keep it 6?
We may as well go 16. I mean, 10 seconds they're going to kill us in Zoom again. Far enough for the fight. Give people practice with the proper openers and proper like reopeners later as well.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Audience. My party's after on B&D. Group middle, and sides afterwards.
Oh my god, there's an FFXIV copy.
Mark smell out.
Dory just messaged me. This is summon.
Hey, don't spoil the
Sides.
Games Fest. I want to watch that.
Sides and pairs. Sides and pairs and in. Mirrors. Looking for light mirrors. 1 and 3, anti-knock. You're here, you're here. In pairs.
It didn't go off. I 100% missed it.
Messengers next after autos.
There's this one jumping into the wall there.
Warriors forged in my own image.
I got shirking to do.
E and C, my group on C. We're going clockwise and staying out the entire duration. Stay out. Everyone mid, except tank. North. To the Protean spot. And pairs, so on your diamonds. You're playing with people's lives there.
Just have to listen for 1 second.
Yeah, I was doing the same as I usually do. But
Yeah,
I
you're-
help people.
Again, Brando, your Exicol only hits your side.
I mean, okay, after we take the donuts, right, we're at all at about 20k HP. We don't get a single heal of anyone.
Yeah, it's
both
dead.
of you,
I'm used to brand popping people like when I hit the sticks.
Why usually top people then?
Because I don't use any. I don't have any cooldowns then.
I mean, you
Well,
have
that sounds like a
Helios.
miscommunication.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm used to Brand topping people, so I thought he would do it.
I mean, Brand, do you usually top people there? You can say back what you usually do there if you don't. If, like, we don't know what you do.
I can do that there, sure.
But I mean, have you been doing it before? Did you do anything different that pull to what you normally do?
Not that I recall. I mean, usually I just get off my mids and whatever shields I can, and then I kind of just spam shields for the duration of the AoEs.
Do you have anything to top our side up after the Protean Aki? Because like Brand's using Ixicol on his side.
No, it's fine. I can top everyone up there.
You just have to spam heal, but I thought Brand always used Green Mother, but maybe I remember wrong. I just thought Brand was trying something different with the Styxes, because we're overmitting it or something.
Just ask each other the questions. Talk.
Yeah, I mean, for the first one, we're not really losing any HP, so I'm just gonna move the Panheimer from there to the second one, because I have to, like, get the timing exactly right to mitigate the first one.
If the first one doesn't need as much, you can just Panheimer quite really early.
Yeah, the first Styx is super overmitted. I don't even have to do that one. The second one? Yeah, I don't know.
You still what you've got to do.
You save the Ixochol for when you move in, rather than using it when we're all spread.
Well, I was simply using it because some of us dropped low, so I didn't know if me and Coco were gonna survive the stack after
The pairs. Yeah.
Well, that's totally fair, but if that's something that's consistently happening, then Ixochol is just like a band-aid, you know, because it's not going to hit everyone. So then it's a mid issue or shields or something from earlier.
I mean, yeah, but me and Coco... Oh, actually, I have less HP than most people do, so... I mean,
No,
we're
I'm
just
not...
usually dropping low there.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's just... If we're going to die, the other side of the room is going to die, even with the Ixochol. And if you survive, just save it until we move into the middle of the room so it gets everyone and helps top everyone up.
I think I used my star between the protein and the pair, whatever it was, because I think I would have died if I didn't. It might have been it.
I mean, Aki said that he doesn't have a lot there, so I kind of have to stay alive there, so I
have
can make everyone...
star and absolutely no cooldown, so I would just have to heal the S1 with heal and everything, yeah. I think it's just that I used my star in between the mechanics, so I would have died to the pair. I don't do VOP, so I can't check myself. Yeah.
Well, if nobody knows what went wrong or what happened, I think we should just keep pulling because we've got 10 minutes left in raid, and we can discuss and look into it in the logs after we're finished raid when we have more time.
Yeah.
Because nobody seems to know what went wrong, so let's just...
We've also got, like, we've got a long break until next raid, Monday. I want healers to work together to make, like, a mid-sheet for this fight before Monday, if you can. That'd be good. It's good to just get everything coordinated.
When is the next raid? It's
Monday,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah, it's just, I think the coordination is usually okay, but sometimes it takes a lot of damage from mechanic and I have to use a panic heal to have that. And then
Yeah, we'll look into what's gone wrong after raid, but we've only got 10 minutes left, so let's try and at least get some practice in.
So for an example, I just looked at the last time we got to Styx before that, and we had Collective Unconscious, and we didn't that time. That's one other thing I've noticed. That's literally just 2 pulls ago or something. We got to Styx. We had Collective there.
Yeah,
we didn't
that's
that
not
time.
a full scope.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use bubble if I feel naked earlier. It's only 10%. Anyways, yeah, let's go.
That was the topping was the issue anyway, really, not the mid.
Yeah, it's just I usually feel like it will always top there going into it when I use my regular heals, and then
Yeah, we'll figure it out after raid. I can sit down and go through everything and see. Oh, we're hard capped at 10 PM because of the work, so just keep going.
I don't mind standing there, it's better. But I call you close to top, I didn't even use the issue. It's easier.
Proteans. It's light parties. Would it be in D? Next is tanking or grouping. Everyone in, then go sides afterwards. E and D, max melee.
Went to the wrong yellow marker.
Sides and pairs. Sides and pairs. In and pairs now. Next is mirrors. Oh, I'm fucking way ahead.
Who's legendary?
Mirrors. Looking for dark mirrors. 1 and 3. Anti-knock. It's in and pairs after. Pairs and in. Lots of auto attacks. And shadowed messengers.
Warriors forged in my
The ENC, sorry. My group C. And we're going clockwise. Staying out, going clockwise. Stay out and stay out again. Everyone mids. Go to A. Look for your marker. Proteans and pairs on diamonds. Orbies.
Using that in this one, by the way.
See, ish. Come on. Take it easy here. Sides and pairs. Edge of hitbox. In and pairs. Tank mids, everyone else sides, max melee, it's pairs after, pairs and in after, pairs and in. Okay. Dark and light next. Even pre-position now.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
Go to 2. Yeah. Looking for dark orb. Rotate clockwise if you need to. Well, come, run. And back to your markers. It's darks. So we're going to 2.
Stay active.
Yeah.
Sides and light parties. Rotate clockwise if you need to. Max melee. Fully clockwise. Ben, come to us. Don't move.
They,
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Maybe got here, LB.
Sticks.
Pick up. Heal people.
See.
just healer on me, just healer on me, healer on me.
I'm buffing I get up.
Yeah. Tank stuff.
Just hit me again. I have no clue. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have it there, you just keep it. On
Yeah, just fucking
Yeah.
keep it. After, if you have to walk it on A, just keep it for the entire duration. Then. Alright, normal mechanics. Proteans. Oh no, it's not. Fuck me. B and D, B and D. Rotate counterclockwise.
You first, fuck you first.
Okay, you can group up. Jury. So go to your marker, doesn't matter where. Marker brand. Light parties.
I'll reprise this.
It's either tanking or grouping. It's tanking, everyone else out, max melee, pairs. In and pairs after. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, yeah, I'll just have this.
That's fucked.
Burn strike, I think.
Yep, sides. Sides and pairs, of course.
Split strike from me, Heather. I want to random DPS anyway. Big 12 DPS ahead.
Till it is full.
I went on tank. What the fuck? Well, we're wrong in light and dark then, because Kokos was right, yeah? Was it just damage?
It does the damage, and I have to stay planted and see there, because I was also telling to focus. I can't reach her with my heals. Well, I can't reach the party with my heals. Just does the damage. So it needs something there.
Where's Bran at that point?
He would be on B, right?
Yeah, it's B
Yeah,
and
so
C, the
he
healers
can
are.
heal me.
Yeah, it's just I can't reach the entire party, so someone would have died there.
But can't you just handle the south side of the arena and Bran handles the north side of the
Well, it
arena?
depends on where we are located.
Yeah,
You're
the
always
issue.
separate, right? You two.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
issue
you're
is
always opposite
also
sides.
I can't provide mitigation. I can only heal people, and you just died 2 double damage in a row. So that's not something I can do anything about.
Yeah, but
I don't
can't
have one.
Bran?
I don't know.
You
what he
can't do
has.
anything, but surely Bran can. You healers are always on opposite sides, so you take care of your sides of the room. Because, I mean, I shouldn't
yeah,
die
it's
there, so I'm sure there's a way around. I'm sure it's just Bran that takes care of that side.
Either mid or shield.
Yeah,
so-
I think I'm just going to interject and say that I think from tonight, the takeaway is we need to have a more solid plan for this fight, because the last two have been hard, but this one seems to require a proper plan in action for each mechanic. So I'm not saying that you guys are freestyling the heals, not at all, but I just think we need to be a bit more bulletproof with mish, shields, heals, etc. We just need to go through the logs from tonight and have a look and make a proper plan for when we're using what and where.
I'm already kind of overhealing a lot. I'm still doing it. Just when it comes to the protein into pairs, it's very rough for me. Because obviously I don't have an instant cast or anything. There's a few of them have neutral flow, which are comfy, but other than that, yeah. Also, I think the one mechanic before, which was protein into the light stacks, I had to panic use macro because it dropped to like 20k. So I just feel like we're taking way too much from the proteins all the time. It's very rough for me to deal with. I don't know what I can do about that.
There's 2 healers in the raid though, don't forget, your team. Like, we can figure it out. as a group.
Yeah,
But
it's just,
you don't have to solo heal everything.
Alright, I'm gonna
Don't
drop the
think about it
stream.
like that.
I'm gonna go to
No,
work,
it's not that. It's
eat,
just my job
get
is
ready.
very limited when it comes to movement.
bye
deals.
for now.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
sort this fucking healing stuff out.
But we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Bye for now.